Welcome. We're going to see about rule number I, the term restricted visibility. The term restricted visibility means in any condition that visibility restricted, fog, mist, falling snow, rainstorms or sandstorms or any other similar causes. As we read through the passage, it's well understood what are the conditions which will make as a restricted visibility, and also they have given any other similar causes. We'll see about what is meant by similar cause also. If you cannot see the vessel visually, then that is considered as a restricted visibility. If you go to the rule number 19 delta, there is a keyword is given. You can able to see the vessels in the radar alone. It is considered as a restricted visibility. That means in the radar you get a target right ahead, but when you are seeing outside, you cannot see the target. The visibility is restricted because of some fog or mist, and you can able to see the vessel only on the radar. No other visual observations can be made. That is called the restricted visibility. And also, if you go to the rule number 3K, you can see that a vessel deemed to be in sight of one another is only when you can observe the other vessel visually. That means the rule number 3K is saying what is the normal visibility. Normal visibility is when I can see the vessel from my eyes. It is considered as a normal visibility. Okay, coming back to our restricted visibility situation, and also the rule number 3I is saying about some similar causes could be restricted visibility. Similar causes could be, let us consider this island is there, a lot of islands are here. Vessel A is a eastbound and vessel B is a northbound. It's heading north, and in this case let us consider that both will coming to a collision point. They are heading towards the collision. Because of the island, the vessel A cannot identify vessel B in visually, and vessel B cannot identify vessel A visually because of the island. They both can see on the radar. Let's say both can see on the radar. So that means this is the island which has been obscured, not allowing to see the vessel A and vessel B each other. It's considered as a similar cause, any other similar cause, and it's considered to be a restricted visibility. Until you can see the vessel visually, you have to apply the rule number 19. As soon as you start seeing the vessel visually, both the vessel can identify visually, then the normal in sight of one another rules will be applicable. That is section 2, part B, section 2. This is the any other similar cause. And also, if I replace here island with buildings, often if you go to the Hong Kong, there are tall buildings which is possibly could obstruct the other vessels. Tall buildings. This is also a similar cause, could be considered as a restricted visibility, and rule number 19 will be applicable until you can see the vessel visually. And there is a possibility of a smoke from the bulk carrier terminal when you are entering and leaving the port, which could possibly restrict the visibility, and there is a possibility of shoreside smoke which could come into the sea, and like smoke from the factories and huge smoke and some fire, huge fire in the shore, all this smoke could come into the sea and obstruct near the coast where possibility of restricted visibility. If you go to the MGN UK Marine Guidance Notice 369, you will come to know more details about the restricted visibility. In short, MGN 369 describes if you cannot see the vessel visually, even in a clear sunny day, like warm day, in a clear daylight, if you cannot see the vessel, it can be by building, it can be by island, or it can be by bulk area terminal smoke, still it's considered as a restricted visibility, and you need to apply the rule number 19